Hello and welcome. We're on the beautiful Canary Island of Tenerife for game day 8 of the Basketball Champions League. It is Group B action. Iberostar Tenerife welcome Ventspils from Latvia. We are here at the site of the inaugural Final Four in the Basketball Champions League. That was last season, and it was Iberostar Tenerife that took the title. Here on their home floor, winning the Final Four tournament. A great season for the fans and the club. Much has changed since then. They came into the Basketball Champions League high on confidence. They have a good record at 5-1 in Group B. As we see the other teams taking place in game day 8. Chalon and Capital Orlando, the victors yesterday. Pauk trailing to Ludwigsburg as we speak. And then our game at the bottom, Iberostar facing off against the visitors from Ventspils. But for Tenerife, it has been an up and down season. They said they were 5-1 currently in the Basketball Champions League, but it has not been as easy going in the ACB, their domestic league. And they come to the game today with a new coach, getting his first taste of Champions League basketball tonight. So Iberostar 6-1, at the top of the table. They have the identical record with Ludwigsburg, who currently lead by 20 points with just a few seconds remaining. So we start to see that top four taking shape in Group B. Chalon with a big victory yesterday over Neptunus. And those four teams starting to separate themselves from the bottom four, of which Ventspils are one of those teams. And the positive for Ventspils, is that one of their 3 victories this year has come against Iberostar Tenerife, the only defeat on the Spanish team in the Basketball Champions League. So a quick look at the Ventspils lineup then. Look out for Igor Schkeller, the number 21, and then also Ronald Zakis, number 30, was Zakis that got the game-winning basket in game day 1 against Iberostar Tenerife to give his team the victory. Now, Tenerife, a lot has changed since their victorious campaign last year. They've still been racking up the wins in the Basketball Champions League. As I said, they do have a new man at the helm. The name of the bottom there, Foxis Katsikaris, a former Greek national team coach. A strong lineup for him. He has had an immediate impact in the ACB. Players that you know, like Tim Abramitis, Javier Beran, Davin White from last year's team. There is Biran, who's been around the ACB. Abramitis was part of that team last season that won in the Basketball Champions League. But Coach Katsikaris has come in because of their struggles in the ACB. They lost 4 straight, in the Spanish Championship before he was able to have an immediate impact coming in after the international break. They got a good victory over Real Betis this past weekend in the ACB and stopped that slide. So can they continue with the momentum that they have in the Basketball Champions League, where they have now won 5 straight? So the only defeat came against this team, Ventspils, who have struggled but did get that victory on opening night. This is the reverse fixture. 2 teams having already met in Latvia in that game day 1. I mentioned it was Ronald Zakis and his score with 7 seconds remaining that gave Ventspils the win. A 3 on the buzzer came up short for Machotti, who had a good game for Tenerife. And it was a great victory for Ventspils, 73-72 on the night. Tenerife team then will be introduced to this crowd. It is a beautiful arena in Tenerife. It sits on top of a hill, and the crowd make it an intimidating atmosphere. And that is Nicolas Rocciotti, who had 14 points in game day 1 against Ventspils, but his 3 came up short on the buzzer, and his team tasted defeat in their first game back in the European competition after their victory in last year's edition. Tenerife will be hoping to get some revenge for that victory. And they will know the pressure is back on them after Ludwigsburg have just secured that victory over rivals PAOK 83-63. That game has just ended in Group B. So Tenerife will know they have to get the win here today if they wish to continue at the top of the table. So the top four starting to take shape. The top four teams will qualify into the playoff stages. And Tenerife looking good for their spot in the top four right now. Move into the playoffs, but they will want to build on this momentum, the win streak they have in the BCL. And now they've got that first victory in a while in the ACB. It was their first victory since way back to October the 21st, of the entire month of November, without recording a win in the ACB until the 87-70 victory this past weekend. And they were led by a couple of big games. Panica had 19 points. Rodrigo San Miguel, Abramitis, and Fran Vázquez, all in double figures. So there is the third team in our encounter tonight. And three officials set to get underway. Shake of the hands. And is the man in charge of Ventspils, which Roberts Stelmeyers. And his team continues to roll in the LBL standings in the Latvian Basketball League. Now 11-0 Ventspils, sitting where they have become accustomed in recent years at the top of the table. They have won 3 of the last 4 league titles in Latvia. They haven't won the playoffs since 2014. They're hoping to change that this year. They're 2 games ahead of their nearest rivals. And now we'll see their starting 5. Point guard, Emmanuel Ubila. Marcos Schkeller, we already mentioned. Gubis, Musikas, and Bruzewitz. So Bruzewitz, the do-it-all American out of the University of Wisconsin. And big Lithuanian, Julius Utikas on the inside for Coach Robertus Stelmeyer. There's a good Latvian core surrounded with a couple of exciting import players as well. Ubila comes into this one averaging 9.4 points per game. The point guard from Ventspils. Now the starting 5 for Tenerife. Rodrigo San Miguel, Mike Toby, Panica, Abramitis, and Nicholas Ricotti. For Tenerife, Mike Toby had a huge game the last time these two teams met. He was the lead man for Tenerife, 20 points, 8 of 11 from the field, 6 rebounds as well. For the big man out of the University of Virginia. And you mentioned the performance of Ricotti as well. So Fotis Katsikaris, who's joined the team. He was at Murcia in the ACB last year. Has national team experience, was the man in charge of Greece previously. An opportunity for him getting back into the ACB. Tenerife.
Okay, guys.
Nearly set to get underway then. Last 30 seconds before the players will be out on the floor. Tenerife already done their talking. They are out there in their yellow uniforms, the black trim. And now Ventspils trying to cause the upset again. They've done it once already this season. 73-72 win. They already referred to game day 1. Let's see if they can do the same once more. And there is Nicholas Ricotti. Backcourt with Rodrigo San Miguel. Or Tenerife, that backcourt used so well. current BCL champions. And here comes Ventspils, blue uniforms with the yellow trim. Here's Eutychus. Match up today. Here's Toby and Fran Vazquez, that combination on the inside for Tenerife. Players have shaken hands then, and we are set to get underway. Welcome to Tenerife. It is game day 8 of the Basketball Champions League. Group B then. Last game of game day 8 in Group B is controlled by Tenerife. And we will get underway. Man-to-man defense for Ventspils. First possession. Abramitis, the three-point threat. Gets it over to Ricciotti, and now here comes San Miguel, putting it on the floor. Gets into the lane, but patient approach from him. Shot clock to 3. Ricciotti knocks it down. First points then from Tenerife come from the man who couldn't get that vital 3 at the end of the last game. Good start from the Spanish team. As now Ventspils on their first possession. Oh, good hands. But Bruzovic picks it up. And a foul then committed by Ricciotti. Ricciotti sacrifices the personal. Panicka went for the steal. Thought he had it. Slipped on the centre circle though. And the possession is maintained by Ventspils. Here comes Ubilla. He'll pull up. Doesn't get the roll. Good rebound from Toby. Here come Tenerife. Last year, used that great ball movement. Cause problems for teams. Ricciotti now. It's for Toby. Toby will screen. Ricciotti again made one. Can't hit the second. Bruzovic snatches in the rebound, and Ubilla slows it. No hurry at all. Ubilla to Škela. Škela wide open. Can't get the roll though. Ventspils do struggle for points on occasions. Still searching for their first points of the game. Strong defense from Bruzovic to keep Panicka in front of him. Ventspils scored just 55 points last game out. Oh, sorry, in game day 6. That lost to Capital Orlando, where they really struggled from the field. Abramitis trying to find some room. Good defense from Bruzovic. Now it's going to be the tough pull-up. Doesn't go for San Miguel. Inside, Eutychus powers his way up, draws the contact. Foul will be against Mike Toby. And strong inside play from Eutychus then. Watch the way he uses his shoulder right there. Moves the defender back and then fades on the jump shot. Contact on the arm. First foul against Toby. Eutychus knocks down number 1. Ventspils off the mark. Court pressure from Ventspils, just a token really, wasn't too much as Ricciotti gets it. Goes to San Miguel, looks to the inside. Toby now to the left-handed jump hook and gets it to go. Design play. Played at our academy in the United States. High school basketball before heading to Virginia for 4 years. Rubens. Škela into the lane, flips it high, good pass, smart to find Eutychus, and have the advantage over Ricciotti on the inside. He finishes it well. Eutychus, 4 points, all of Ventspils' production so far. Ricciotti off the high screen, gets into the lane, kicks it out. San Miguel, quick extra pass, and Panicka. A strong game in the win over Real Betis on the weekend. 19 points. Those from the line though, as here he grabs the rebound again. Kicks ahead. San Miguel finds Toby wide open, knocks it down. Mike Toby for 3. Good start from him. He has 5. So it's Toby versus Eutychus. 1-on-1 matchup right now. 5-4 to the man from Tenerife. Ubilla matched up with Abramitis. It's a tough 3, comes up short. It's a fine-looking stroke Ubilla has as Abramitis runs the floor beautifully in a great kick-ahead pass. Excellent recognition down the floor. See Abramitis running, getting ahead of his man after he challenged a 3-point shot. Schkeller again has it high. Eutychus wants it, and it's going to be a foul against Toby, his second. Well, Mike Toby started so brightly, 5 points, 2 rebounds already. And with that, he's going to pick up his second personal and will surely go to the bench. This is the pass ahead. San Miguel was the man who made it. Credit to him. As it is Toby out, Fran Vazquez in. No surprises on that substitution. Vazquez, it's not the dominant offensive force that Toby is right now. Absolutely protects the paint. Defensive presence. Schkeller puts it on the floor. Excuse me, Gulbis, that is. He drew the foul against Abramitis. Stelmaier looking on. Team struggling for points here. They're down 6. Early going. Eutychus, the only man to have scored for Ventspils. He hands it off to Schkeller. Come off the screen. Loses it. 4 on the clock. Takes the tough one. Vazquez challenges it well. And the shot bounces up and over the backboard to hit the stanchion, giving possession back to Tenerife. Crowd starting to get into this one. They've been a bit subdued so far. Trying to find their voice as their team have this early lead. San Miguel at the point. Directing traffic. Vazquez rolls. San Miguel, the little backdoor pass to Panicka. He does that so well. Polish international. Couldn't handle it this time as Iberostar is set to come in. The point for Ventspils now. A little short shot for Eutychus, doesn't go. Panicka with the rebound. Still the offensive woes for Ventspils then. 4 points in just 5 minutes as a foul is going to be called. And they go against Ingus Jakovics. So Panicka heads out as we see Jakovics picking up his first foul. Baydan has come in. San Miguel. Shotty. Lose the screen from Vazquez. Gets into the lane. Tough shot. But great work from Vazquez. Can't finish the easy opportunity though. Vazquez did the hard work. Great tenacity from him on the boards. Just blew the short jump hook though. Tenerife are going to come with some full court pressure here. 2-man press at the front. Broken to Schkeller. Tenerife recover. They got the shot clock to 14 now. Ventspils will have to go quickly. Jakovics still has the ball in his hands. Now it's at 7. He'll go with 5 on the clock. He has it tipped away. Shot clock to 3. Ventspils will have to go quickly here. Schkeller comes off a couple of screens. Gets a wide open look. Couldn't have got a better one really, but he fails to get it to fall. 3 from the field for him now. San Miguel. It's about the 3, goes to Abramitis. Now Baydan. Baydan against Gulbis. Baydan kicks it. Abramitis off the dribble. Great defense again from Bruzewicz. But Baydan gets the offensive rebound. 2 offensive rebounds, last 2 possessions. San Miguel, a lot of dribbling, finds Vázquez. Mid-range jump shot, knocks it down. Well, Vázquez does have good range on that jump shot. He gets the score, and we're going to have our first timeout. Tenerife just pushing this lead out little by little. 12-4 as Ventspils still trying to find their offensive rhythm. Some of these highlights from the first few minutes then, a lot of them will be Tenerife right now. Ventspils restricted to just 4 points. Trail by 8 already. The only team to have defeated Tenerife in the Basketball Champions League. Struggling right now in the return matchup. They got that 73-72 win in Ventspils. Latvia. Game day 1. Tenerife come with the pressure again. Now they'll drop back into some man-to-man. A couple of subs on the floor for them now. Assas is in, as is Davan White. There's White guarding the ball. Akovic's trying to find some room. His three doesn't go. And Hamilton, the sub for Ventspils, gets the offensive rebound. Villa trying to find some room. Creates, oh, good look to the inside, but missed opportunity twice for Zakis. Zakis was the man who got the game winner in game day 1, but first look in this game is way off from him. And the woes continue for Ventspils. Foul is called. Reaching. Foul. Man in. Scott Allen comes in, turns it over though. Kubila. This is the first and the second. There's a lid on the basket for Ventspils. Can't get anything going right now. Allen. Ready for Baydan. And guarded well, so they'll flip it high to Assas. He uses the screen, and he's left wide open, knocking it down. You can't give a man like him that much room. Baydan Assas, averaging 4 points, 4 assists in 16 minutes per game. Hamilton rejected by Vázquez. Good rejection from Vázquez. He really is a great presence to have, anchoring down the middle. Pull-up shot. Akovic doesn't get it to go. Baydan with the rebound. Look at the numbers for Tenerife in transition. 4-on-2. White sells the fake, pulls up, wide open. Can't get it to go. Vázquez nearly got the offensive rebound. Another look then, tough one off the dribble. Kapric couldn't get it to go. Baydan. In no hurry. Gives it to Assas. Comes off the screen, Vázquez gives it back to him. Oh, pretty basketball there. Vázquez had the wide open jump shot, but gave it up to get something better. Ventspils have to get something going here before the end of the quarter. Some sort of momentum. Finally, a field goal goes for Rubila. Roscoe Allen reverses the Bedan. This shuffle screen action for Tenerife. They'll let Allen go one-on-one here. Roscoe Allen in and out for him. Ubilla off the screen. Throws it higher, but straight into the hands of Roscoe Allen. Tenerife could have gone quickly, perhaps gone 2 for 1 instead. They'll pull it out. There is no hurry whatsoever for Davin White. Got a good matchup here, I think, against Gabbage. Surely try and go one-on-one. White pulls it wide. Zakis switches onto him. White loses him. Flips it up, can't get it. Bedan, a hand on the rebound. Stays with Tenerife, 2.6 seconds. And they're going to call a timeout, draw something up for this final shot of the first quarter. What an opportunity it would be. They've got the double-digit lead, 17-6. And they can make it more here. Chance for Coach Katsakadis to draw something up. Let's have a look, see what he's going to try and get.
You go first. You ask for the ball, Fran. La jugada que hemos hecho, recuerda. Dale un for Fran, ¿ok? Ábrete rápido si no hay pase.
Well, a little talking from Coach Katsakadis, but he drew up the play. They're going to look for the lob for Fran Vapkes right at the front of the ring. As we see some of the highlights from the first quarter, there is Abramitis running the floor hard. And the beautiful full-court pass. So Vapkes will start on the block, look for him to get a screen and go to the ring. 2.6 seconds remaining, first quarter. Vasas will bring it in. Here they go. Vapkes has to break wides instead, fires it up. Can't get it to go, so the defense took away the lob. He came to the outside instead. It didn't work for Tenerife, but everything else in the first quarter did. They have the 11-point lead. Defensively, they have held Ventspils to just 6 points in the opening 10 minutes here. I think it will take a rocket scientist to figure out why Ventspils are struggling. Quick look at those statistics. 13%, just 2 of 15 from two-point range, 0 of 3 from 3. They cannot get anything going offensively, and Tenerife right now in cruise control. They only have 17 points themselves, which isn't the biggest number. No problems whatsoever. 7 of 17 from the field, 3 of 6 from the three-point line. 14-12 up on the glass as well. Tenerife. Best thing for them, I think, is the way they've held Ventspils to just 6 points. They perhaps will be hoping to be even more in front than they currently are.
The ball goes here, don't forget. All the way, right? The ball on the top, and the big man over here, and the point out over here, okay? The under, you know, to go under, you know, you keep it, then, you know, you play, you know.
Was the only 2 of the game from Fran Vapkes. A mid-range jump shot from the former lottery pick in the NBA. Rare field goal. Just 2 field goals in the first quarter for Ventspils. We will have possession to start this second quarter. Out onto the floor. It is Shkela, Ubilla, Hamilton, Gabrick, Zakis out on the floor for Ventspils. Zakis will come screen, try and find some room for Ubilla. He's well guarded, so Shkela. Oh, dances along the baseline. and puts it home. Great footwork from Schkeller there. Move. Tenerife bring it back down. And 5 on the floor. Basas, Vázquez, Allen, Baydan, and White. Same 5 that ended the first quarter. And using Iberostar in that low post. He'll get it with 4 to go. Oh, doesn't get the roll though. Looked like he was going to drop. Katsikaris looks on. Hamilton. Searching for his first points. Throws it high. Zakis just tips it home. A much better start for quarter number 2 then for Ventspils. Back-to-back baskets for them. They've now doubled their field goal total. Zakis with his first 2. Too slow right now for Tenerife. Go to Vázquez and nearly loses it. Allen with the touch, fouled by Schkeller. Just pushed in the back. Allen, the lob, can't handle it. And another mistake for Tenerife. So we said Tenerife, they played so well in that first quarter. Perhaps a disappointment would be, their margin of victory. A chance here for Ventspils to get back within 5 or even 4 on a 3. Would be their first 3 of the game, that's for sure. But Schkeller dances in. Oh, and it comes out. How did that miss? The offensive rebound rejected by Vázquez. Baydan will push. Tenerife raising the tempo. Allen has it rejected by Hamilton. Basas wide open, gets it to go, his second 3 of the game. He's had a good start here, 8 points for him. On the lead, back to double digits. That's how quickly it can change. Ventspils had the chance to make it a 5-point game, even 4, but straight back to this double-digit lead. Second attempt is good for Zakis. Quick hands from Schkeller, only goes to Basas, though he's going to pull up, take another one. Doesn't get the roll. Hamilton brings it the other way swiftly. Zakis, the power move. Offensive rebound is good for Schkeller. Well, Ventspils are showing signs of life here. Much improved on their first quarter performance. The Latvians have already reached the total points in quarter number 2. 2 minutes and 20 seconds in. And they did the whole of the first period. And it's forced a timeout from Tenerife.
And you want to go back again. You switch between 5 and 4, bro. So stay with the beat. We are bigger than him. How many offensive rebounds? 8. We're walking layups immediately. 8 points in 2 minutes. This team can score.
Back to action. Davin White will bring it down. Frustrated timeout for Katsikaris. Disappointed the way his team's given up the offensive rebound as Allen doesn't get the 3 to go. Spills come the other way. The runner, Hamilton, gets it to fall with his first points. Spills straight back to life here. Now within 4. Second quarter revival this has been, and the steal. Ubilla cuts it to a 2-point game. What a change in fortunes for Coach Stelmeyers and his team. The steal and finish from Manny Ubila. And then within 2 Ventspils, the team that scored just 6 points in the opening 10 minutes. Baydan gets into the lane. His shot bounces out. Bruzewicz, who's back out there, grabs the rebound. And here comes Ubila. Crosses over. Look at the room he's got. Ubila fouled by Vasquez. End-line possession. Ventspils right now rolling. Got some momentum. Yang will come in, see if he can raise this tempo for Tenerife, then bring some energy. Asas goes out. He had a good start. And Rodrigo San Miguel back out onto the floor. Schkeller uses the screen from Eutychus against Niang on the switch, but decides to go to Eutychus, who's guarded by Bayram and fouled. Good recognition. Get it inside to big Julius Eutychus. Another substitution. Let's see. Justus Vasilidis coming for his first action of the Basketball Champions League this season. Greek sharpshooter. Watch out for him from beyond the three-point line. Always plays with great energy. You can see that Tenerife have gone to a team which is going to bring some enthusiasm. A group with White, Niang, Vasilidis on the floor. Bruzewicz takes the jump shot, can't get it. San Miguel, another man, brings the energy, grabs the rebound. White wants the quick screen. He loses Lomas easily. Gerhard Lamash. Point guard. About 11 and a half minutes a game. Lamash. San Miguel to Niang. White. Use the screen from Niang. This is where he's dangerous on this quick roll. White creates on his own. Dances to the ring for the 2. Great play from Davin White. The fans looking on. Establishes a 4-point lead again for Tenerife. Just their 5th point of this first half, though. Or this second quarter, excuse me, not the first half. Schkeller loses it, just manages to stop it going beyond the halfway line. He'll pull up for 3, and he knocks it down. The first 3 of the night for Ventspils. Schkeller makes it. He's got 7, and they're within 1 now. Quick whistle. Lamash will pick up the foul yet again. Katsikaris looking on. Language a little different than that first quarter, but they were so comfortable. Yang eventually takes in the pass. Goes to White. He's going to use the screen from Yang. He rolls. Vasilidis puts it on the floor. Finds San Miguel for 3. Is good. Count it for San Miguel. First points of the night for him. Villa. It back quickly. Just speed off the screen. Bruzewicz wide open. In and out. Lamash tips the rebound off the legs of San Miguel. Tenacity, Lamash. Squaring up, 12 on the clock. Oh, all the way into the lane, and the foul! Can't get the score against Roscoe Allen. He will go to the line, I believe, for 2 shots. And Allen, a Hungarian international. Solid foul against Bruzewicz to get the easy score. And now Allen will go out. 3 from him from the field. Inspired to Iberostar. Starting to be back on the floor for Tenerife. San Miguel. Iberostar back out there. Bruzewitz gets his first point. Second for Bruzewitz is good. 2-point game once again. It has been a game of two different quarters so far. Tenerife dominated the first. Ventspils dominated the second because of plays like that. White misses the wide open layup. Foul for Schkeller, committed by San Miguel. Fourth team foul against Tenerife. Deflected pass. San Miguel picks it up. Here come Tenerife. Iberostar running down the middle. Gets the attention as White picked up by Bruzewitz. White will clear out. Everyone else gets some space to go one-on-one. Good crossover from White. All the way. This time he'll get the score. Down on White. He's got 4 points, 2 of 5 from the field. Grivics turns it over to White. Here he comes again. Goes to San Miguel. Good recovery on defense from Ventspils though. White pulls up, starting to feel it. Very short though. Get over the front of the ring. Schkeller takes a hit to the face. Play continues though. He uses his speed to get past Niang. He does a good job to challenge the shot. Dry spell for both teams here. San Miguel off the screen from Niang. One way, then the other. Let's lead this. Looking for Niang. Is deflected and goes out of bounds. Pass a little bit too low for the big man. Schkeller just took a quick hit to the face. Seems to be okay to continue as we got a timeout. Tenerife have the lead still, but it's a lot different to the first quarter, and they had a double-digit advantage. Now just 27-23. Reaction out of the timeout for either team then. 2 minutes 30 left on this first half. Ventspils with the ball. Villa has it. Wait for the screen from Eutychus. He rolls quickly to the basket. Well guarded by Tenerife. Left from Gubis. And then the strong drive and finish from Hamilton. He moves to 4 points to go with the 4 rebounds. To Iberostar, Vasilidis hits Niang, slip into the ring. Good hands from Niang to take it in, and then a loose pass goes to Hamilton. Push the other way. Ubilla has got the mismatch. So does Eutychus on the inside, guarded by Iberostar, who's going to commit the foul. It's on the floor, but it doesn't matter because Tenerife are in the bonus, and Julius Eutychus will go to the line for 2 shots. The Lithuanian just got too deep. Iberostar couldn't stop him. Ritas. In the last 2 years, they didn't get a big role on the team. Julius Eutychus, 28-year-old, has enjoyed his move over to Latvia, that's for sure. 9.5 points, 5 rebounds per game for him in the Basketball Champions League as Niang heads out. Niang goes to the bench. Fran Vázquez comes back in. Well, how much Tenerife would love Mike Toby to be coming back out there. Foul troubles, though, has seen him cemented to the bench since he picked up the 2 early ones. Toby played just 3 minutes and 50 seconds. He had 5 points, 2 rebounds, but picked up his 2nd personal. And we haven't seen him since. Chotti then with the ball. Takes the 3. He made 1. He couldn't hit that one. Hamilton, his team trailing by 1 with a chance to give them the lead inside the final 90 seconds. Ubilla gets fouled and he will go to the line. Oh, Sam Miguel's got to be careful here. I've seen technicals given for a lot less than that. He's claiming a simulation by Ubilla. You be the judge. It's not the line. Ubilla. 4 points. 3 rebounds, 2 assists. Graduated from Farley Dickerson University, Hungarian League All-Star last year. A wide pro career. Hungary, Czech Republic, Puerto Rico, Netherlands, Finland, and all over. Before landing here in Latvia. He has tied the game at 27. Vázquez waiting, looking. Can't find anyone though. San Miguel penetrates to the reverse. Vázquez finishes the play off beautifully. Oh, great big man Vázquez following up. And on the miss, he was there to slam it home. Ubilla working that high screen once more. Into the lane. Can't find anything. Jakovic takes the tough 3 and gets it to go. Ventspils have the lead. Great 3-point shot. And it is the first lead of the game for Ventspils inside the final minute of this first half. What a recovery from them. San Miguel to Vázquez. Now Vasilidis for 3, comes up short. And a lot of time left for Ventspils to get another score here at the end of the first half. Ubilla will wait, run out the clock here. Eutychus might come scream for him. Clock to 6. And now Eutychus does come. Ubilla quickly off the screen. Skips it, wide open look. Gubas for 3, knocks it down, and what a recovery for Ventspils. Could the upsets be on the cards once again? The only team to defeat Tenerife this season in the Basketball Champions League has a 4-point lead at halftime, 33-29. Who would have thought it? What a recovery from the Latvian team. They have scored 27 points in the second quarter, and they outscored Tenerife by 15. And there's a look at the numbers. Ventspils at the end of the first quarter were, I believe, 2 of 18 from the field. 2 of 15 from 2-point range, 0 of 3 for 3, but it's all changed for them as they have come to life in that second quarter to have a remarkable lead here, 33-29. I mean, you just couldn't have written this script when they were 11 points down in the first few minutes. They scored just 6 points in that opening quarter. Great mental strength shown by their team. That is a team unbeaten, 11-0 in Latvia. They know how to win. Veteran lineup as well. A lot of very experienced players on their team, and really it's been a team effort to get them back in it. Skella has 7. He leads the way. Ubilla 5, Eutychus 5, Zakis 4, and Hamilton 4 as well for Tenerife. They've shared the minutes around, but no one has taken a big lead. Vasas with a couple of threes leads the way with 8 points for them, but they'll be hoping the reintroduction of that man there, Mike Toby, knocking down three of his 5 points on the evening, will help them get back into this one. Still a long way to go. We'll leave you with these highlights, and we're going to take a 10-minute break at the half from the Canary Islands, from Tenerife, as the hometown team currently at the top of the table in Group B. They had a 6-1 record coming in, but they are trailing Ventspils, who sit in 7th place. 3-4 record. welcome back to Tenerife for what is a remarkable game here at the half. Tenerife, the current BCL champions, trailing by 4 against what is swiftly becoming their bogey team. Ventspils 33-29 in the lead. If you had joined us in the first quarter, you would not have believed this score. Ventspils limited to just 6 points in the first 10 minutes. Scored just 2 field goals. Didn't look like they could buy a basket. Double-digit lead opened up comfortably from Iberostar Tenerife. And I said at the interval between the quarters, the only concern for Tenerife right now is that the way they've played and Ventspils have played, they'll be hoping the lead will be even larger. And then the game just turned on its head in quarter number 2, 27-12 in favour of Ventspils. And they now have a 4-point lead, a 3-point buzzer beater at the end of the half. Losing the lead man for Tenerife, Ferran Barassas, has 8 points off back-to-back threes. No one from Tenerife really got going. They went to the bench early, they rotated a lot of players, and they just seemed to lose their rhythm. They do have a very deep bench indeed. You know, a lot of interchangeable pieces, but it just hasn't happened for them in the second quarter. And what should have been a comfortable game with the 11-point lead so early on has turned into a bit of a scrap here. Remember, if you haven't followed Group B, Tenerife currently have 1 loss. They sit at the top of the table. Well, 1 game back from Ludwigsburg, who won earlier today. But Tenerife 6-1 in the Basketball Champions League. Their only loss came, would you believe, against Ventspils, who are 7th out of the 8 teams in Group B now. Ventspils, they won just 3 games in the build-up to this one, 3 in their first 7. One of those was against Tenerife, 73-72 in the opening game of the regular season. And here, once again, we see another upset on the cards. So players back out onto the floor. There is Scheller, the lead man for Ventspils. 7 points from him. He was one of the guys who just couldn't get going at all in the first quarter, missing everything. He had a pretty baseline drive to start the second quarter, and then it just all seemed to get going for Ventspils. So we're underway in the second half. First possession for Rodrigo San Miguel and Tenerife. Ventspils in the man-to-man. And there's San Miguel kicking it to Ricciotti. Ricciotti into the lane. Back to San Miguel. Now Abramitis in that corner. He's cut off well. So the shot clock to 4. Abramitis now for 3. Knocks it down. He looks towards the official. Abramitis makes his first 3. Brings it back within 1. The big addition for Tenerife. Mike Toby back on the floor. Started well, then got in foul trouble. It's Javier Berdan on the floor. Panicka doesn't come back in to his first spell. Bruzovic spins, has it rejected. And a travel called first. Ventspils, Ubilla, Scheller, Rubis, Utikas and Bruzovic. And Abramitis on the block, but Bruzovic was whistled for the travel before that one. San Miguel once more. Chotti trying to find something, couldn't hand it off. Off a couple of screens, throws high. Toby collects it, kicks it out. Abramitis in and out. Makes that right wing. This time rolled out. The Tenerife man. Ubilla trying to find some room. Pulls up. Finds Scheller. Scheller guarded by Ricciotti. Runner comes up short. Comes Ricciotti. Crosses over. Finds Toby. He's made 1-3. Make it 2. String music. Mike Toby, 8 points in just 5 minutes for Toby. He's been a thorn in the side of Coach Stelmeyer's there. A frustrated man. Tenerife looking like that first quarter team as Bruzovic commits his second travel. of the third quarter. Ventspils looking for their first points. The second half still. Get back on defense. Sam Miguel comes down again. Crosses over, finds some room in the lane all the way. He's up short though. Gulbis can take in the rebound. Abramitis loses it. And he'll go to Ventspils. Uwilla. No hurry to get it down. The screen from Bruzowicz. It's backdoor cut from Schkeller. Well guarded though. Bruzowicz. Uwilla. Trying to find Utikas. Good take from the big Lithuanian, and he is fouled hard. Chotti looks on. Looks like it's against Sam Miguel. Right, it is against Ricciotti. Lucas at the line. 5 points from him. This is the first. There's Lucas. The second. It's good. Four or 6 now. Just from the line. 6 points for him. Sam Miguel. To the corner. Abramitis. Again, in and out. In the second half. Hasn't got the drop for him. Utikas pushes Toby out of the way, goes straight at him. And is rejected. But he'll stay with Ventspils though. It's a great matchup to watch. Utikas knows that Toby has those fouls. Nice tactic to slow him down, get him off the floor. Bringing him from the end line. 13 on the clock. Schkeller. Julius once more. Extra pass. Bruzowicz for 3. Comes up short. He's had a rough start here in the second half. Bruzowicz. There's transition from Tenerife. Looking for Toby before it's tipped away. And Bruzowicz committed 2 turnovers. Now he missed the wide open 3 as well. Hasn't got it going. So Hamilton comes in. It's Gulbis that goes out. Captain of Ventspils. Drive, the putback as well from Toby, doesn't go. 2 opportunities missed by Tenerife. Oh, the no-look pass, Utikas finishes it off nicely. Great point guard play from Manu Uwilla. Got into the elbow area. And flicked the no-look pass to his big man, rewarded him for running the floor. Ventspils with the lead once again. Ricciotti to San Miguel. Trying to get it into Toby. Baydan has to skip it out though. Sam Miguel for 3. Can't get it. Bruzowicz is green everywhere. For rebound. Good up. Using that high screen. Good working there. So we'll back it out. Try once more. He's got the mismatch, but Toby stays in front, gets the block. Here comes Tenerife, trying to raise that tempo. Baydan, feet set. Can't get it, but he gets the offensive rebound. Ricciotti's time. He doesn't get it to go. Point shot deserting them right now. Spills as Baydan will back it out. Toby, 5 on the clock. He's got the mismatch against Hamilton. He fouls him. Substitutions. Schkeller goes out. Looks like he's getting some treatment to keep an eye on there as Massas is going to come back in. Miguel goes out. for Abramitis. Far wing, play. Hamilton pulls up, doesn't get it to go. That's some periods in this game, both teams struggle to score. One of them at the moment. Toby might end that, and he does. Toby continues his strong game. Causing fits. The sideline for Coach Delmeyers. Scoring game goes back in favour of Tenerife then. Shkela can't get the finish. Go the other way. Archotti using the screen from Toby. Get into the lane. Foul. Crowd looking on. Foul, which you saw. Shkela goes out. He's replaced by Amash. Toby squaring up, goes to Bedan. Bedan skips it, but it's taken away by Bruzovic, only out of bounds. Davin White. In, finds Toby, but it bounces out of his hands. Bruzovic going the other way. Amash loses it though. Fight for the loose ball. Bruzovic gets two hands on it. And then Amash picks it up. Still loose though, eventually. Kovics picks it up. And he used his screen. Open look, Bruzovic. Oh, he's got it going now. Mike Bruzovic, nothing but energy and effort. And a rough start to the quarter, finally gets the three to go, his first field goal of the game. Shot doesn't go for Bassas. Toby doing everything offensively, gets the good look. But Ventspils coming the other way. Hamilton puts it out. What about the three? We'll wait. Now, stops, fires, makes it. Applause from Coach Delmeyers. Tough guard play from Jakovic. The Tenerife bench wanted a foul. They're not going to get it. The largest lead of the game here for Ventspils, 42-37. Tenerife, this lid on the bucket. Just 20 points they've scored through the second and third periods. White gets one to go. Then he's fouled. Will that get them going? Hamilton frustrated at the call. White perhaps lucky to get away with a little double dribble there. Got it trapped on his hip. I think that's a clear foul. Hamilton created the body contact. Vasilidis is going to come in. Kotsikaris complaining. It's the fourth foul on Hamilton. Oh, I didn't see that. Picked up some fouls quickly. Played just 14 minutes. Hamilton is still out there. Interesting call. They don't want him to foul out. Pressure comes to Tenerife. He's double teamed. Good trap from Tenerife. Crowd wants to travel. Hamilton takes the three. He's short and a solid rebound from Abramitis. White feeds Toby. Power finish. Oh, good pick and roll play. White with a pinpoint pass, but credit to Toby, the take and score. Jakovic for three. He gets it. Well, he's hit a couple here in third quarter. He's got 9 points now, 3 of 4 from beyond the three-point line. time Tenerife get back into it. Ventspils have the answer. Assas to Toby. Comes up short this time. And Hamilton playing with those 4 fouls. Brings it over the half slowly. Speaks the 8-second count. Through the hot hand. Jakovics pulls up. This one's short though. The heat check perhaps. A little off balance from him. White, a lot of open floor. Hits it back. Too slowly to take the 3. Calls the play. Comes off the screen. Goes to Toby, who's fouled. He'll go to the line for 2 shots. Toby, look, takes the contact, catches it in one hand while holding off Hamash in the other hand. Really have been impressed with him tonight. 5 of 9 from the field, 6 rebounds, 12 points. Just 12 minutes for Toby. I don't know where Tenerife would be without him. He'll be at the line. So he played for Coach Montagna. Their academy, Blairstown, New Jersey. High school produced a number of NBA players. Guys like Ronaldo, Jimmy Villanueva. And on to Virginia University. Short time in the NBA. And played for Valencia. Now Tenerife this season. Schgeller. Jakovics, he's fouled shooting the 3. Well, he's gone 3 of 4, and now inside this final minute of the 3rd quarter, he's going to be getting a chance for 3 more from the line this time. Assas doesn't like the call. See a lot from that angle, but it seems to be too much contact. Many officials trying to protect shooters this season. So Jakovics at the line. Makes number 1. That's the second. 11 points for him. Three of 3. Jakovics, 24-year-old in his 2nd year with Ventspils. Gives them this lead. So we're going to have a timeout. 42 seconds remaining. 3rd quarter. It is a 6-point advantage for Ventspils, their largest lead of the game. What have Tenerife got to recover?
We have 2 fouls. 1 foul. Let's use them right, okay? Right? Check them. We play defense when it's necessary. We use the foul. So they are over here. You stay here. After the pass, go from behind.
Go away, quickly, sprint. Watch back dog here. Skaties, tu turi pie būvu, skaties, viņš pamanī daudz, skaties, prom.
Back to action. Assas has it. Bringing it down for Tenerife. Last 35 seconds now, 3rd quarter. Looking to go to Vasilidis in the low post. He's fouled away from the ball, and that's going to be the end of Blake Hamilton. Stats are right, yep. I think Hamilton is going to lead the game. Why he's out there with less than a minute remaining, I'm not really sure. There's a big call and it's backfired for Hamilton. The arms out. Seen them called time and time again. So Vasilidis at the line, looking for his first point. Hamilton's fouled out of the game in the third quarter. Will hurt the rotation. Oh, Ventspils in that final 10 minutes. She comes in. 7 minutes scoreless, no rebounds, no assists. From the number 5, who replaced Blake Hamilton. 2 from the line. Look at this. This is points. Jakovic said. Room for him at the top. It's a screen from Eutychus. Eutychus rolling. Jakovic's feeling it. Comes up short, gets his own rebound. Fresh clock. Now Schkeller. Told to slow it down by the Eutychus. Here comes the ball screen. Foul. Good work from Katsakadis on the sideline. Told his plays, reminded them. They've got fouls to give in that timeout. And that's exactly what Massas did right there. Foul. It'll be sideline possession. 5.6 on the clock. They got one more to give. Schkeller knows it and he's going to be fouled. The question is, was he in the act of shooting? No. Possession. I've seen them called both shooting fouls and unsportsmanlike this year. Tenerife perhaps a bit lucky. 3.7. They haven't got any more fouls left now. Schkeller crosses over, pulls up high. It's going to be short. And that is the end of the third quarter. Can't take away from what once more has been a great production for Ventspils. They've maintained their 3-point lead here, 48-44, heading into the final 10 minutes. Francis Katsakadis has it all to do then. A new man on the sideline. His first game in the Champions League. Tenerife, and they trail by 4. They have this win streak coming in, remember. And it sits at 6 games right now. But may well be coming to an end against their bogey team.
Don't forget, after the pick and roll here, okay, Costa, don't have nothing, we play the pick and roll. Good space, okay?
Hey, let's go, guys. Hey, let's go. Let's go. Hey, spacing, I need spacing. Attack fast penetration.
Let's go, defense.
Let's go.
Both the coaches stressing spacing to their team to start this fourth quarter. Let's see who can have that impact then. As we saw Blake Hamilton looking on, he'll play no further part. It is Bruzewicz with the ball. Out top, trying to find some opening. Goes to the inside. Eutychus got some room. Flushes it home. Ventspils take the 6-point lead now. Good look to the inside. Vasquez just got caught. Going for the steal. Gambled and missed. Vasilidis for 3. Comes up short. Amash grabs it in the rebound. Ubilla. Here's the play. It's Bruzewicz to set him the screen. They space the floor now. So it goes to Bruzewicz for 3. It's good! Whoa! Ventspils are spacing the floor just like their coach asked. Wide open look. And it is a 9-point lead. Bruzewicz, who Had a shocker of first few minutes in this second half. Really has responded well. Vazquez screens for White. White trying to find something. Takes the wide open look and makes it. Schkeller. Bruzewicz, now the extra pass. Ubilla, he knocks it down. Tenerife cannot slow down Ventspils when they need to. He made the extra pass this time, and once again, Ventspils had the answer. As Ubilla knocks down the three, the second in a row for them. Foul. Will be against Lomash. It's going to come back in. He shot it better than all of them. Ventspils 8 of 16, 50% for three-point range. Bruzewicz 2 of 3. Jakovic 3 of 5. And guys, Sass to the lane, tough shot, comes up short. Not sure that's what they're looking for from him. The other way, on Ventspils. Transition run from them. Schkeller, another one. 3 in a row for Ventspils. It's raining from beyond the land of plenty for the Latvian team. Schkeller knocks down their third 3 of the fourth quarter. And they have opened up a double-digit lead here. It is 59-46.
That's fine. That's fine. But let's play now. 8 minutes. Let's play basketball. Okay, being aggressive, get the rebound. There is plenty of time. On the pick and roll, we don't break corners. We don't break corners. Okay? Play over here, take it back, find over. Let's see, the pull-up jumper. Do you understand? Okay, we don't break the full rotation. All right, guys?
The next place, when we play come up, don't come immediately. Wait 4 seconds, 5, go inside, break. Then come up and pass. Let's go.
We've only had 2 minutes and 12 seconds in this fourth quarter, but there's one of the 3 threes from Ventspils in that period of time. The third, Schkeller. And it is 11-2 run in favour of Ventspils as they've opened up a 13-point lead. How will Tenerife respond here, the current champions in the BCL? San Miguel for 3, too strong. Easy rebound for Schkeller. Closely by Chotti. It just looks so much more comfortable now, Ventspils. With this lead, Ubilla in the lane, flips it high, wanted to foul, doesn't get it. Romitis gets it over the half. Still haven't seen Panicka come back for Tenerife. Romitis looking for Toby. It's been the one true threat for Tenerife in this game. Here he is once more. 12 points on the night for him. He fades, but can't get it. Great rebound from Abramitis, and the pass for the finish for Toby. Even when he misses, stays with it. Toby and gets the score. Toby continues what has been a fine individual game for him. He can't add the free throw. 6 of 11, 14 points, 6 rebounds. Schkeller. Lucas. Schkeller. Offensive rebound. Tipped into the backcourt. 10 seconds on the clock now. Ubilla uses the screen from Eutychus, who rolls to the ring. Ubilla kicks it, wide open look. Schkeller for 3, another one! 4 in the fourth quarter for Ventspils. Schkeller will move now to 13 points personal. 9 of 17, you saw the numbers there. Incredible from Ventspils in the way they control the tempo, make it a slow game, makes it so difficult to come back at them. Toby, the offensive rebound, finds Abramides. He can't finish though. Toby knocking bodies everywhere. We'll get a third go at it, and he finishes. Mike Toby working harder than everyone else on the inside. Sass and Beiran applaud, keeping their team in this one right here. They trail by 12. Schkeller, lead man now with 13 for Ventspils. One way, then the other. Skips it. Ubilla for 3. Oh, short though. White did a good job to get out to him that time. Abramides, the quick 2. Oh, he blows it. Abramides, 2 of 8 from the field. And as I said, this is the problem. Ventspils grab the rebound. They'll wander it down. They'll kill the tempo. They'll take time off the clock. It's taken away all the rhythm from Tenerife, and now a foul. First against Tenerife, but it's going to be sideline possession. Another 7 seconds added to the shot clock. Moving it to 14. Smart play from Schkeller. Timeout it is called. Ventspils 62-50 in the lead. Who'd have thought this after that 17-6 start? Let's listen into the Ventspils timeout.
Don't give easy, Leopold. We can go closer. See the team here, can make ball. Rebound here. Well, watch, rebound here. Harder rebound. Eagles, ready here. Immediately start moving here. Ball is here. You are here. Roll it out.
Las ayudas. Ahora, si están dos, if they are, we have 2 players, this man is coming in and you are in the middle. Okay? Do you understand? And this man, we are in between. Do you understand? If they have 2 players on the both sides and we're ready to play rain, on this one, you receiving here, and if the ball goes here, you know we're okay.
Jakovic handle it. Pulls up, another one. Oh, that looked more of a foul than the one he got the call for. The bench from Tenerife wanted the technical foul. Abramides for 3, gets it to go. Will that be the spark plug for Tenerife? They're inside single figures now. There you can see the crowd asking for the dive against Jakovic. Schkeller loses it, just manages to get it over as the clock's now of 14. Schkeller, a lot of time with the ball in his hands, drawing all the attention, goes to Ubilla for a 3. He knocks it down, make it 5 in the quarter. Ubilla from a mile out, knocks it down. 15 points off 3s for Ventspils here in the fourth quarter. Oh, the look inside, no look from Ricciotti to Toby on the inside. Can't trade 2 for 3. That's what's happening with the way Ventspils shooting it. 15 of their 17 coming from beyond the land of plenty. Another one. The best look of the night doesn't go for Jakovic. And Tenerife looking to run. Abramides puts it on the floor and turns it over. Cicadas frustrated. Manu Ubilla loses it, picks it up. Now trying to find some room. Off that high screen, the defense switches. Toby challenges the shot well. Rebound bounces to White. White, 1-on-1. Goes to the ring, Can't finish. San Miguel taps the rebound. They've got two players out here. Ventspils, 3-on-2. Schkeller comes up short, but he gets his own rebound. He'll kick it. Bruzewicz has made two. Airballs it. Wow, no one wants this one. 10-point game. As we're going to get a stoppage. The crowd are not going to like this one. San Miguel down on the floor. There you see him. The play continued all the way through for the possession for Ventspils. And then when Tenerife got the ball and had numbers, a lot of open floor in transition, the referee stopped the game. And it does look like a head and neck injury. San Miguel shaken up right in front of the cameraman. He's still getting treatment. And going to be a stoppage in play here. What a crazy game this has been. 10-point lead for Ventspils. But 2:40 left, a lot of time. He's inadvertent. San Miguel was the guy who travelled a long way on the rebound and just kind of came down, the neck twisted and bent back on the hip of the Ventspils player. And that would have been Zakis. And he went into, seems to have wrenched that neck, San Miguel. He'll go out. So hopefully that means he's going to be okay. San Miguel will probably not be seen again here tonight. Sideline possession for Ventspils then. Excuse me, for Tenerife. Trailing by 10. Need to speed the game up. They've got a guy here that can do it. In White, oh, good play. Wide open three. Doesn't go though. Villa. To Bruzewicz. Bruzewicz hands it off to Schkeller. Now there's space to floor. Schkeller, the open lane. Creative finish from Schkeller to move to 15. White to Abramitis. Cotti for three. Doesn't go. Schkeller. 8 seconds. Yeah, 8-second violation. Mistake from him. Substitutions. Schkeller's going to come out with 1:47 remaining. Here is White. One way. Now the other, off the screen, waiting for Toby to roll. Agotti gets into the lane, finds Toby, and one. Bruzewicz frustrated, he just couldn't get to the inside. Take away the pass. Toby has been the best player on the floor tonight, but it still might not be enough to give his team the victory. 20 points in 19 minutes. 8 rebounds as well. 9 of 14 from the field, but he's 0 of 3 from the line. Make it 0 of 4 from Toby. Fight for the rebound, it's loose. Picked up by Zakis, and he throws it to the referee. Ventspils looking uncomfortable here with the lead. First, the 8-second violation against Schkeller, and now we pass from Zakis to the official. Udicus is going to come back in. Zakis goes out. Schkeller's come back for Monas. 89 seconds left. Leads. Abramitis. Toby loses it. And stay with Tenerife. Tipped out by Jakovic. just seem to have that penetration. Oh, this Ventspils defense, they need, again, time ticking off the clock. They need to go quicker here. White takes a tough three. Doesn't go, and Ventspils are going to run out a lot of time now. They just need to get it safely over the half, which they do. And then Ubilla can just hold it here. Take away those seconds. Cotti's going to foul. It's just their second team foul against Tenerife. With under a minute remaining. Ventspils still in his double-digit lead. Sakardis does not look like he's going to get a good start to his Basketball Champions League campaign with Tenerife. Ubilla. It's the room, but he's fouled by Ricotti. He's number 4, Ricotti. Beran looking on. Better gets it into Bruzuits. Loses it, but goes out of bounds to stay with Ventspils. Shot clock to 11. Vasquez on the bench looking on. Lucas gives it to Jakovics. They're going to pass the ball around here. Wood getting fouled. Keller looks towards the official because his shoe had been taken off. There you can see the player stood on the back of it. What the discussion. Katsakardis isn't happy that play was stopped. 5 seconds though, there'll be no reset on the 24. He'll be brought in by Ventspils. 5 seconds to get a shot here. Uzovic trying to get free. They go high. Eutychus takes it. They want to foul now. Schkeller fires it. Doesn't go. Here comes Ricciotti then. He's got to go quickly. Needs a 3 probably. Goes to the basket. And he gets the 3 the old-fashioned way. 2 is good. And he will be at the line for the bonus. Is it enough though? Will there be any way back for Tenerife? It would be a remarkable turnaround, but the way this game has gone, you wouldn't expect anything less. Jotti knocks it down. Ventspils evade the double team. Now they can pass it around. Foul against White. It's just the 4th foul though against Tenerife. So 24 seconds left, and any fouls from now will be at the free throw line. Ubilla to bring it in. Gets it safely to Schkeller, who's fouled by Vasilidis. And his team fouls. At the line then, Schkeller, who's had a great game for his team. First trip to the line for him. He's 15 points. 3 or 4 from 3, 7 rebounds, 3 assists. Makes the first. Second one to make it a 3-possession game. Oh, confidently knocks it down. Hamilton looks on. He hasn't played the whole of the 4th quarter. His team hasn't needed him. White goes to the ring for the easy 2. 15 seconds remain. Foul against Abramidis. Schkeller again will go to the line at the other end and have a chance to pad his stats. Schkeller again knocks it down. And the second is also good. After a little apology before it falls. Now, White finds Abramidis for 3. Front of the ring and clear. Now White's turn. Gets it to go, but it's not going to be enough. Right. Ventspils get it in. and they will take an unlikely victory here. As the long three is made by Ubilla from his own half. It won't count. And Ventspils continue to be the bogey side for Iberostar Tenerife. They have beaten them for the second time this season. They take the game here tonight, 71-65, and it is not a happy start in the Basketball Champions League for Fotis Katsikaris and Tenerife. They lose their 6-game unbeaten run, and they will drop to second place in Group B as Ludwigsburg got the victory earlier tonight. You've got to say all credit to Ventspils. They looked dead and buried in that first quarter. They had just 2 field goals in the first period, and you thought they would struggle to get to 40, let alone 70. And they will take the win here tonight. A 6-point victory. And all credit to them and the way they responded. Tenerife slowly wandered to the sideline, to the changing room. They will be frustrated with that performance after having the 11-point lead in the first quarter. We said they perhaps should have had a larger margin of lead at that stage. They didn't. And you've got to say it is down to the hot shooting, the deserved hot shooting of Ventspils. 11 for 23 they were in the fourth quarter. In the game for 3, they hit 5 threes in that fourth quarter. And they will get their victory here tonight, their 4th of the Champions League season. So there are the numbers. Look at that, 11 for 23 three-point shooting for Ventspils. They edged the rebounding as well. These numbers pretty close throughout. Both teams looked after it well. And the difference really, Ventspils hit the threes and they got themselves to the line. 17 foul shots attempted. They made 14 of them. For Tenerife, just 4 of 8. So the leaders from either team, the key guys, Schkeller with 19. He was helped by Jakovic, who had 12. Utikas 10, and Ubilla had 11. They were the leaders for Ventspils. On the other side, Tenerife, Mike Toby, the best player on the floor tonight, really. 20 points and 9 rebounds, but he did go 0 of 4 from the free throw line. Davin White had 14, but they were the only guys in double figures for their team. And Tenerife will drop the game here at home. An unlikely defeat for them. So we'll leave you with some highlights as Tenerife, despite the early lead, go down at home to Ventspils, 71-65. And to the Latvian team, keep alive their chances of a top 4 finish in Group B and possible playoff spot. They go to 4-on-4. They will tie Chalon now. And 4th position. Group B. Tenerife will sit behind Ludwigsburg in 2nd place as the German team now takes sole spot at the top of the table. So thanks for joining us here on livebasketball.tv. It's been a pleasure to be with you from Tenerife, and I will say good night.
Center.